guys, back again. It's Casual Blade and Bevvie, myself, Lewis, and today we're joined by Mr. Tom Barrio.
Hey.
I mean, a lot of people have asked to have Tom on, and Tom's gladly accepted. So, like many people think in the UK scene, who don't know that much about Tom other than his social media posts and his skating, it'd be good to get a brief oversight about yourself. So, take it away, Tom. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I've been skating for about 13 years, 12 or 13. I think it was about 2007 I started. I was always a skateboarder beforehand, and I had a friend who was really into roller hockey. He used to play in golf for like a local team, stuff like that.
Okay.
We'd always go to the skate park together. He finally got a pair of aggressive skates. I think they were the Rashad Johnson Thrones. Remember the red ones?
Yeah, they're red, the grey, red, and white.
Like proper red.
Something like that, man. And he badgered me for months. Just have a go, lad. Have a go. You'll love it. And I was a bit, hesitant about it. So I finally gave it a go and fell in love, man, and carried it on until today.
That kind of brings the so the little tech tricks that you do. That kind of makes sense because skateboarding, I think, is quite technical to begin with.
Yeah.
It's all like tech tricks, and I imagine you've probably like took that kind of like that format, that type of style to rollerblading.
Kind of, man. My best mate's a skateboarder, so it's normally just me and him skating a spot, and it's nice to have someone like that, who doesn't look at a spot like a blader does.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And I take a lot of inspiration from him, and he takes a lot of inspiration from me, sort of thing, and we kind of, go back and forth on spots. And
he doesn't know that Weasel, does he? What's his name? Weasel, Weasel.
Oh no.
Yeah, I seen that yesterday. The social media.
Mate, it went off.
My mate's one of the good ones. He's one of the good ones.
Yeah.
It went mental yesterday.
Literally, like there was John Lee,
I saw Mikey Brooks going mad.
Yeah, Mikey Brooks, Chris Corbett.
Yeah.
I seen a few, man, just fucking seeing their ass with it.
Yeah.
I did message him, to be fair.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's mad how people have still got that mentality, bro.
Yeah.
Massively. I mean, I met up with a lad this morning who came to pick someone up from my house, and we were talking about sort of how we personally had never had any real issues with skateboarders. We'd actually skated a lot when we were younger with skateboarders. For me personally, we had a bigger issue where I was growing up with BMXers because they were kind of a generation above us. So they kind of just seen us as, scruffy little kids in big baggy shitty hoodies and that, like just getting in people's way.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Definitely.
Mainly for me growing up was mainly everyone, like skateboarders, BMXers, obviously with Rampworks being my local park.
Yeah.
It was like majority of, there was a lot of fucking BMXers when I used to go as a kid, a lot of fucking BMXers. But yeah, there was mainly everything, like, other than scooters, because it wasn't a thing. Everybody was there, so it wasn't really a thing for me. Like,
so where did you start? Where did you grow up, Tom? Where were you skating then?
I've been just local to North Wales, really.
North Wales. Is it?
Yeah, literally. Real. I didn't want to say it, but North Wales sounds a bit better.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with real, mate. I remember when I was a kid, my fucking parents would be like, "Oh, we're gonna go real for the day," and he'd be like, "Yeah, sick."
Little
day out.
When I don't know if you guys remember the old skate park there.
I've seen videos. I've never been, seen clips and stuff.
Oh, it was awesome, man. And we had such like a community sort of vibe on there. It didn't matter what sport you're into, what your age was, your sex, anything like that.
Yeah.
If you went there, you knew you were going to be accepted, and it was a family thing, man. And when that skate park got taken down and replaced, a lot of people sort of stepped away from it, and there's not such a community vibe anymore.
Yeah, I mean, someone actually said when I put that Instagram post up yesterday, looking for questions, one of them was actually ask him how much he misses the old real skate park. So
with the P-rail.
Yeah, kind of answered it. But I mean, do you like the new park? I know you sesh it quite a bit, so
it's all right.
Not a patch on the old one.
It serves a purpose, definitely.
Yeah, I've sessioned that park before, and it's I I didn't get a chance to session the old one, but the old one had a really long P rail, which looked pretty fun. And then
We've
the new one,
we've actually got that rail.
What,
Oh,
the
what, in-
actual rail? You've kept it on
Yeah.
the side.
ah,
We've got
right,
we've got a
okay.
couple of rails and grind boxes from the old park just to keep that sort of memory alive.
Yeah, I was
Stuff
going
like
to say, like the new flat box. Yeah, it's a really long coping box, but it's quite sunken, that coping, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
That's
Even on the
really
half pipe,
downfall.
the coping's really sunk. I think
Yeah.
the park was designed by Maverick, maybe. So being skateboarders, they like everything a bit
Yeah,
flush.
I think they're the same people who did the Exton one by us. It's,
Oh yeah,
same
excellent.
guys.
You probably like that skate park, man. Have you ever been to Exton Bowl?
I haven't, no.
Yeah,
To
check
be
it out
honest,
after this.
Worth coming up for a session.
I very rarely get a chance to get out of North Wales because I don't drive and, I'm working quite a lot at the moment. So I'm just relying on.
What are you doing for work, Tom, at the moment?
I work in a care home as a kitchen assistant.
All right.
Wow, pretty hell.
So
I've been
you just worked right throughout.
pretty much, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. It got a bit, it got a bit heavy with the sort of restrictions in place in the home, and we were having to isolate separate units, and it just made it a bit harder for us. But great team in that home, and they do everything for the residents, and it's a brilliant job. I love it.
So have you done that
Absolutely.
a long time then, or is it recent?
I was working in a care home previously doing the same job. I just fancied a change, so I moved to another one.
Yeah.
I've been in this one about 4 months. So pretty much as the pandemic started, I was doing my induction and stuff like that.
Baptism of fire, that like.
Pretty much, bro. It's all good.
I helped out.
So obviously you were saying then about not driving and stuff. So how do you kind of get cut about for sessions and stuff? Just jump in with people where possible, or train, or what? What's the deal?
Pretty much, bro. My skateboarder mate Zach, shout out Zach, cool guy. He drives, so he's keen to skate park, skate street. He even take me if I want to go and get a single clip on a rail somewhere. He'll take me.
Nice.
Blessed to have mates like that, man.
No,
from obviously living in Wales, do you session with you got like Shane Burke, Shane Williams?
Yeah, there's a few heads in Wales.
Who else is up them ways?
Paul USD, Paul Alfie, he lives in Buckley, which is about half an hour drive from mine.
Right.
Shane Williams, we used to skate with quite a lot, but he's got family commitments at the moment, so he hasn't been out in a while. Shane Burke, I haven't seen him for a long time. I'd love to see him, to be fair.
Yeah, I did arrange for him to come up last week.
Yeah, it was when it pissed it down.
Yeah, last week. So I arranged for him to come up and stay for a couple of nights to get him out of the house and to come session because he's a ghost at the moment. So we tried to get him out, but the weather was just like thunder and lightning and fucking pissing down. It was just like,
shit.
No, you might as well just leave it, mate.
To be fair, now the weather's perking up and stuff, and like restrictions are easing, and that it's gonna help the session.
Yeah, definitely.
Other than those lads, we've got a nice little scene in Row. I'm trying to push it as much as I can, and motivate the lads. Got a good group of about 10 of us who get out for me and my friend Mikey, the most active out of the bunch.
Yeah.
But, we try and motivate the lads when we can. I understand people have got priorities and stuff like that.
Is that all in line then, or is it a mixture of? So you said 10 people. Is it like some skateboarders, some BMXers, that sort of thing, or just purely bladers?
In the little crew we've got one BMXer, 3 or 4 skateboarders, and the rest of us are bladers.
Oh, nice! It's not bad numbers really. Then, it's for a small old town.
And like I said before, it's nice to have different perspectives on a spot.
Absolutely.
It's made me look at rollerblading completely differently. It's crazy.
To be quite fair, you are a stylish little fucker. Pisses me off.
Appreciate it, bro.
I still put it down to the fact that most stylish rollerbladers are fucking 5'5", and they can like
so heightist, man.
Yeah, well, I don't give a fuck. Being 6'3", you ain't looking stylish.
Getting all jelly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit jelly, Tom.
Don't be. Love you skating.
So bringing on that steez then with your skating, you've kind of had something in the pipeline when it comes to what you're using on your feet rolling around.
Yeah.
You kept that secret, didn't you?
Yeah. What's
Well, I
happening?
was under strict instructions not to really say much, but now they've been released. You know, Jake said I can talk about them as much as I want, really. So I got 8 prototype revolver wheels. This is one of the prototypes that still lasted.
Originally, it was a black wheel then.
Yeah, it was just the prototype, man. So I think he was using the black urethane as the prototype, and it's similar to the white sort of thing.
With that bearing, it generally looks like an Aeon wheel. No, he's mugging us off here. He's fucking lying. He's lying. He's lying again.
I can see that big column. I can see that big column.
We were still in the testing sort of time. So he sent me 4 with a big core and 4 with a smaller core.
Yeah.
And he asked me to skate flat setup on, small core on my left foot, big core on my right foot, and see the difference sort of thing. And it was round about the time I was going to blading camp. Yeah. So I thought, fucking hell, it's going to be 30 odd degrees, and I hope these wheels last. I haven't got any more with me.
Yeah.
But after skating them in, the excruciating heat over there, coming back over here, skating them, they've lasted, man. Yeah. I was skating them up until he sent me the new ones. Fantastic.
What are you finding better? What's the difference then? So obviously you've got the smaller core and the bigger core. Yeah.
What I found the difference was with bigger cores, bro, was a lot more shock absorption, and they were keeping their speed a lot better than the smaller core wheels. If that makes sense.
Yeah, because it's more solid.
Yeah, it's like almost like a density issue,
Yeah.
Once it's a lot closer to the end of the urethane, it makes a lot more sense.
More urethane, the softer the wheel, I imagine.
Yeah. So did you skate a selection of prototype sizes? So did you have like a 60, a 64, or was it just the one set?
Because I was on the Eons at the time, I was just skating 60s.
Yeah, just
flat. So I only had the chance to skate. Yeah, I only had a chance to skate the prototypes of the 60s. But I put them through the paces, man. Definitely.
Yeah. Looks like it from the posts you've been putting out, like so.
So have you received your freshies?
I got a couple, man. I'm skating anti on
all right, yeah,
like a stock Velo frame.
Yeah.
And then he sent me some 64s, which look really, really good.
Nice.
Tidy.
I've got some 80s, which
big
look
boys.
really, really good. Yeah, man. And then hopefully get some 100s for my K2 frames. Do a bit of wizard skating.
Lovely. So, I mean, have you got the antis as well, or have you not got the e-skating?
Not yet. To be honest with you, I wasn't aware of the antis until he released the video.
Yeah, I mean, I think from the video,
I messaged him straight away, like, "What? No way!"
Yeah. I think from the video he put out, were they done at a different, separate factory? So the one that they were using for the Go Project wheels.
Go Project. Yeah, as far as I believe, man, we haven't really talked so much about the antis, but I'm looking forward to trying for sure.
Yeah.
So what's the situation on that now then? So are you going to be skating for them as like a team, a sponsor?
It's not a team, man. Like he says in the video, if he likes what I've been doing and what the videos have been putting out, the general vibe of what I'm doing, and he's happy to just gift me wheels.
Makes sense.
Which I'm not going to say no. I appreciate it.
I don't think I've seen this video.
Have you not? Oh, it's I'll send you a link there. It's good.
Are you in it?
No. He just gives us a shout out at the end. Check my Insta, bro. You'll find it.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah. I think I've seen pictures of like Jake everywhere holding the wheel.
Yeah. It's good. It's
interesting. He's done brilliantly with them, man. I recommend them to anyone at the price, and
they're so another thing as well, isn't it? It's a very competitive market with the amount of wheels that are out at the moment. And
it might be like the next
good price and
better laid, because laid wheels were pretty decent.
Yeah. Like I've always swore by laid. Like, yeah, cool. So circling back to,
made it a lot. I think it's made it a lot more accessible.
Yeah, absolutely. You can get a flat setup for 40 quid. It's absolute bargain. So.
It's like paying for one fucking set of UG wheels.
Yeah. Most like 35, aren't they? So
yeah,
exactly, man.
So circling back to blading camp.
Yeah.
You did it last year. Was that the first time you'd done it last year, or?
Yeah, it was my first time.
Yeah. How was it?
Fantastic, mate. It's once in a lifetime sort of opportunity. You're looked after so well. They treat you like family. They'll go out their way for you. They take you to some fucking awesome skate parks and street spots.
You spent a lot of the time there with Dave, didn't you?
Dave Pugman.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monchi. They kept me sane while I was over there, bro.
I remember him telling me he bought like 200 ciggies, and when you bought 200 ciggies, you got a free bottle of vodka.
Yeah, man. I got a picture of him and he's buzzing his tits off. Like,
mad head, mate.
Yeah, I think I met up with him in Barca after it. He was like,
he killed it though.
Just got loads.
Dave killed it.
Yeah, it's surprisingly like Dave. Dave's good, man. He's very held back on a lot of stuff he does. I used to skate with him. I've skated with him for probably about 10 years, maybe more. And he's some of the tricks he used to do were like he had Solomons, which had no sole plates, and he'd be doing like proper top sides on angle iron ledges, and it wasn't an issue. But like now, he's very held back. I think that's just more because he's an adult now, isn't it? And you got to think about work and.
Yeah, I get that.
That's life, innit, man? That's life.
You say that, why? I don't think about these things when I put them on.
No, me neither, man. Just fucking send it.
Yeah, it's a bit stupid, isn't it? But yeah, this shit happens. So obviously, what else have you been doing to keep yourself sane? Like within like the last 3 to 4 months of all this shit going on in the world.
If I've not been working, bro, I've been trying to skate as much as I can. If not, just spending time with my girlfriend, really.
Yeah,
she's really helped to keep me like on a path.
that and the Xbox.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know how you feel, mate. I know how you feel. Don't worry.
Try not to, I don't know, get too attached to the Xbox.
Yeah,
so I can just sit there all day and play it, bro.
Yeah, it happens, man. I went through a phase where it was like Brad's on his way round, and he's like, "Right, you've got to be ready. We're going out." I'll be like, "Yeah, sound." He'd turn up on my door, and I'd be sat there in my boxies with a dressing gown on, fucking sweating my tits off, yeah, playing COD. And he'd be like, "Fuck's sake, go and get ready." That happened more than
once. Definitely.
Yeah, more than once, definitely.
So, so you did blading camp last year. You also, was it the Ghetto Games last year, or was that the year before?
No, that was last year as well. The year previously, I'd won the Richard Taylor Scholarship at Slam Jam, which was a complete shock. And, you know, with great thanks to the Taylors and Dave Bell for sorting me out and stuff like that, I managed to do Winter Clash in February, Ghetto Games in July, and I was at blading camp in August, I think.
Yeah.
So they really looked after me that year, bro. It was the best year of my life.
Winning that award, that covered and paid for all of that?
Yeah.
Wow. Bloody hell.
I know, it was a real shock to me as well, bro.
Yeah, that's a
shout out.
You know, I'm so thankful for the sort of opportunity of it. And
I think that's better than first place, Tom. Like, where you should
have had a brilliant year last year. Through that, it was amazing.
So you did quite well though, didn't you, at the Ghetto Games? Was it?
I came second in the amateur,
nice.
Which was a shock as well.
Who was first?
I think he was a local lad.
Scumbag.
fair
bro, I was
play,
happy with second. Wow.
Fair play, man. Going away and competing, you know.
No, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and placing as well. You know, that's fair effort. So,
thanks,
have you got any plans to do any more competitions? Like there was obviously the Rich Taylor one this year.
Yeah, they're doing an online.
They're doing an online version, aren't they? So you're going to try and stack a clip for that, or? I've
got something in mind for that, which I can't really tell you about. But
no, I always look forward to seeing something on the fly.
So what, you've got to, how does that work? So you just put an edit up and then...
I don't even think it's an edit, it's a best
I think you should just submit a clip. Wow. Yeah, one clip. And Rob and, can't remember, Sean Partridge, Blade Clothing.
All right.
I think they're the two who are judging it.
Sweet.
You'd have to do
I'd
something.
love to get down. I'd love to get down to Barrio and skate that park, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I haven't had the chance to go and skate Barrio.
No, me too. No.
It looks like a session, especially on them big event days, like things like that.
How far is that for you, Tom?
For me, it'd be 3 hours on the train.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, is it like right South Wales?
South Wales. I'm up on the North Wales coast, aren't I?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a big old trek. I remember when we went to Cardiff; it was mission.
So how long would it take for us?
At least 4, maybe 5 hours.
In a car?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, long trek that like.
I'm glad I scrapped mine. Just means he has to drive.
Selfish.
Yeah,
Got it
selfish. It is selfish. So, obviously, all these little things that have been coming your way at the moment. So, winning the Richard Taylor Jam, then heading to Winter Clash, Ghetto Games, Blading Camp, and now you've had this little snide secret of wheels.
Yeah, Revolver.
Yeah, Revolver hookup. I'm sure we've had some information that I assume you're wanting to tell the rest of the rollerblading community.
It's probably a good time to tell people. I'm one of 2 new members of the True Apparel team, and
Excellent.
I'm really buzzing to see what's going to happen with these lads. Keen to get some clips stacked and stuff like that. As soon as they can come to Wales or when they're free, we're going to come up and film some bits and bobs.
Sounds good. Very
start here with a bang, sort of.
Yeah,
Thanks,
that is one thing, Tom, that I don't think you do realise is that not just me and Brad, I'm sure there is fucking probably 70% or probably more of the rollerblading community that actually do like your rollerblading, mate, and your style and your tricks. Like,
it means a hell of a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, you are very good.
Smashing it for the past few years, easy. Like, I mean, ever since I've kind of seen you skating about Ramp 1, Ramp Works and stuff like that, and then events we've been to together, absolutely smashing it. So, yeah.
Thanks,
No, it's
appreciate
good.
it.
So, are you working on anything for True Apparel at the moment? Are you going to try and get like a little intro edit out, or?
Yeah, I'm stacking a few phone clips for them, but they're gonna come up. We're gonna do a little tour in North Wales and film a proper piece.
Yeah. Do they do extra small t-shirts?
I can't even judge.
No, you can't.
Might be cropped up for you if you ask him nice.
Mate, I buy a t-shirt and I'm like, yeah, it's sick. This, put it in the wash, put it in the dryer, and then I'm like, fuck, doesn't fit anymore. I'm like, Brad, do you want this t-shirt, mate? It's not gonna fit me.
All about the hookup.
I can't fit in this.
They've got a really cool design coming out as well. So keep your eyes peeled for that.
Right. Okay. So I'm getting mixed up with Blade Clothing and
Blade Clothing, Blade Life, and True Apparel. 3 separate companies. Yeah. All UK based.
But I don't know why I keep in my head. I keep thinking True Apparel, Cy, Cobain, but it's not, is it? That's
no size on the Blade Clothing. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah. True Apparel's like Ross,
Mark Lee, Ross, Jay,
Ross is good, man. Ross can fucking skate
Johnny
around.
Quayle.
Yeah,
Johnny Quayle. Yeah. I'm still wondering where Johnny Quayle gets his tongues for his liners. Like, have you not noticed this? Have you noticed Johnny Quayle's tongues on his liners are a lot longer than everyone else's might fit long, like tongues on their liners?
No. What?
He's gonna be listening.
I hope he's listening to it. Yeah, I hope he listens to it. Yeah, Johnny. Next time you're listening to this in your car, mate, just look back on photos and clips and explain to me why your my fit liner tongues are a lot longer than everyone else's.
I'm gonna have to look out for it now.
I can't wait for him.
Every time I watch his clips, I'll be like, "Fucking hell."
He will send me a message. He was upset with me the other day because he's been waiting a couple of weeks now for Robert Dalton to send him some clips, and I got mine within like 2 days. And
I'm sure Cheese has got some. He's got some clips of me from Rill from maybe 2 years ago.
Mate, I have like a discussion with him every time. Like, I always say it's like 6, and then I'm like, no, it's 12 years. But actually, it was 4 years that I waited for clips. 4 years is a long time, man.
Yeah, but you got them.
I did get them.
So.
and they were good clips. But
I would have forgotten about them by then.
Nah, I didn't forget. People don't forget.
So going back to the competition side of it, obviously things are being kind of put on hold, but obviously competitions will start cropping up again. Are you going to keep cutting about the UK scene for competitions and hopefully elsewhere, or are you just going to stick to purely street skating and stacking edits, or what?
You see, I'm not necessarily a competitive person, man. Like I get stage fright at comps. I think the first big comp I did was the Bic in 2018, and that was terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
Hey.
I had a good couple of lads that would, you'll be all right, lad, you'll be all right, and won the battle with myself and skated pretty well, to be fair.
That was like the same for me. So like I get like kind of nervous about that type of shit, and I'm like, yeah, I'm well gonna enter, yeah. Like I was even considering like giving Winter Clash a go this year, and then when it actually come to it, I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
I was like that the first year I went, man, but
yeah,
it gets easier.
It is like, it does take you back, and although you're only there skating with your mates and stuff,
it's weird, isn't it?
It's a weird sort of. You do get a little bit. Well, I do personally. I know you did.
Yeah.
Ramp 1 and stuff like that. You do get a little bit jittery, I suppose. And I suppose.
Yeah, like
doing more and more, you're only going to get.
I was surprised. I robbed people at Ramp 1, and I generally still feel that this day I still robbed them for that best trick. But
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, like I still walked out.
The disaster topsoil or the disaster
fish. Yeah. It's still a ballsy trick, and it's still a trick that a lot of people wouldn't like to do. But I just felt like I'd robbed it because obviously I do that type of shit most sessions. Like I do disasters and gaps to like fish brains and stuff like that, and it's it was I felt like I'd just robbed people.
Yeah, you did.
What a cunt.
So going off some of the I got a couple of questions.
Did you get asked?
I was just trying to find them, but it seems like the story's ended, and now I've just got to try.
You have them in messages.
Just got to try.
But you have replies, won't you?
Is that where they
go?
Yeah.
So they go into your messages.
Yes, result. So
I'm surprised anyone even wants to know.
Who's that? That's not him.
No. No. So one of them came through from Brian Keane.
Okay.
And his question was, when you're coming back up to Scotland to skate with the weapon?
As soon as I can, mate. We were actually planning a Scotland trip in March, but everything kicked off and we were unable to go.
That wasn't your girly laugh, was it?
Yeah, I've got Soph sat here with me.
Just want to cover that so everyone knows that you don't sound like a girl when you laugh. Like,
I might do.
Yeah, that's all right. So I'll let you off, mate. I'll let you off.
I went to Scotland a couple of years ago with Shane Williams, Paul Alpha, and Elliot Vickers.
Oh yeah.
And we went and we did a couple outdoor parks, couple indoor parks, but love to go back to Scotland.
Yeah.
So soon, Brian. Very soon, mate.
Brian Keane's a good skater as well.
He's a beast.
Oh my god! Some of those combos.
The weapon. Well, shout out Brian Keane, but you let yourself down, mate. You can't call yourself the weapon.
He is the weapon.
You can't call yourself the weapon. Let yourself down. Let the team down there, Brian. Who else asked them questions? Who else we got?
There was another one.
Did you get two?
No, there was a few, but I'm trying to remember them now because they've all vanished.
They shouldn't have vanished from your messenger.
Well, they have. But one of them was from Shane Burke.
Oi.
And I can't remember off the top of my head. I had to Google it because he sent it in Welsh. And,
no way.
Yeah. And it didn't even translate as a question. It just said, I like sausage. So I'm assuming, do you know what I like sausage is in Welsh?
Dwi'n hoffi sausage.
Dwi'n hoffi sausage, maybe?
That's the one.
Dwi'n hoffi
sausage.
Dwi'n hoffi sausage. Yeah, I couldn't read it. I had to type it out.
Rob Pruitt does listen to these, so he will know because he definitely knows about liking sausage.
I think we all need that about Shane Burke anyway.
So who else? So what did Shane Burke have to say?
No, he just said I like sausage.
Oh,
in
was that?
Welsh.
All right.
That was his
Nice one,
question.
Sounds
Shane.
about right, bro. Definitely sounds like Shane Burke.
Sums him up
Yeah,
massively.
yeah. He really helped out the fucking squad there, didn't he? Well done, mate. So we have to organise a little skate, mate. We're gonna have to sort something out. I did see something on UKBC the other day, like, skate parks are back open the 4th of July, and then I messaged Brad saying, like, I just read it and messaged him. I was like, fucking hell, skate parks open the 4th of July, and then they're not.
No, I didn't think they were.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, like gyms and stuff are still closed.
To be honest, lads, I
whoever
want to
put
try
that
and
out-
get a little. I want to try and get a little jam sorted for down here.
Yeah,
Maybe we could do a
definitely.
little street jam and rail. We've got some fucking lovely rails, man.
Yeah, but just to interrupt you there, Tom. Whoever put that on UKBC, you're a dickhead.
Filthy liar.
Yeah, absolute fucking hooligan. Don't ever do that again. I'm a park rat these days. Street scares the shit out of me, and he's been making me skate street.
Well, it's what you got to do because the park's closed.
Definitely,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, like I
I'm
think
getting sick of skating park.
the first time I actually pushed myself a little bit was skating Manny the other day. Well, the other week with you.
Good
And
session.
yeah,
That's it, man. I mean, if you can get to sessions, there's some lads, especially like north, but like I mean, people all over the UK who absolutely kill it on the streets.
so much safer though on a wooden floor and a wooden box, and yeah, it just
Yeah,
feels like,
I get
yeah,
that.
yeah, like falling downstairs or falling down a concrete slab flooring isn't. It's just not ideal.
I don't even care because I'm injured, so I'm just filming. So
Yeah.
it's well good just taking the piss out of people while you're filming, knowing you're not going to get hurt.
So let's start wrapping this up, and let's think about
Plans for the future.
plans for the future. Yeah.
What's Tom got next?
I'm starting to film a North Wales video with all the lads up here.
Nice.
We're aiming for about 15, 20 minutes. It's not going to be a VOD or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's just to get the lads out a bit more and show people what we've got to offer.
makes sense.
You know,
Sounds good.
I can imagine if people think of skating in North Wales, it's me, Shane Burke. You know, there's a lot more of us, and I just want to promote that.
When I think of skating in North Wales, I think of Fields and Sheep. So
Yeah.
I would love to see banging edits.
That is true. That is true. You are sheep shaggers.
You're gonna get so much hate.
Yeah. Fucked it. Quick. Cut it. Can we cut that out?
Nope.
And I'm stacking clips for a little profile video as well. I haven't put anything out, you know, of decent length and quality for 5 years or so. So
Oh,
stacking
sweet.
clips and
So all your Insta's just filler at the moment then.
Well,
So
that's the thing though.
Pretty
That's the
much.
thing though, is that if you this is what pisses me off, is that
well,
not with you, Tom, in general, with myself as well, massively with myself, is that if I was to save all of the fucking Instagram clips that I've put up and probably bang them all together, I'd have a probably all right, decent little section.
yeah, but a lot of
Definitely.
people like that.
And
sort
that's
of
what-
instant.
But that's, yeah, it is, but that's what fucking annoys me, is that, like, I've now got to go out and fucking kill myself a little bit more and save clips that I like to fucking, I'm like sat there like, I want to put this out. I want to fucking put it out. I want to put it out. Like, it's hard, man. It's hard to fucking, that's why cheese is good.
To be fair, you just got to enjoy it, man. You just, regardless if you're putting out, you know,
Yeah, I get what you're
one
saying.
banger on Instas, or if you're just putting together edits, or if, I mean, look at Rich Breeds. Man puts together a full edit of every session he does. It's crazy. So everyone's different the way they put it out and how they put it out. So.
to be honest, with my Insta clips, it's just, you know, we're out skating anyway, so we might as well film stuff.
Yeah, just having a good
Yeah.
chilled skate and that.
But then
I like to try and post every couple of days, every 3 days. Like that.
it's
to
good. It's
Keep
good
you
to do
wanting
that.
more.
But then at the same time, it's hard. It's hard to then hold clips, because obviously if you're trying to keep out social media up and going, it's hard to then.
I get where you're coming
You know what I
from, 'cause
mean?
like, especially if you can't get out regularly, you know, work and family
Yeah,
commitments
like-
and stuff like that. It makes sense.
Well, Ross, I don't know if you ever seen, you know Ross Martin from London? He's actually from Scotland.
Okay.
Yeah, he does stuff. Yeah. Ross Martin put an edit out, but it took him, I think it was a good part over a year, maybe nearly 2 years
Yeah.
of putting
wow.
saving clips and putting them together. And it's all right fucking edit. Like, there's a banger.
I'll have to
There's a
check
banger
it
at the
out,
end. Yeah, check out Ross Martin. It's mainly all in London, but it's a good little fucking section, like, for like saving clips. But I'm so shit at saving clips, man. It's got to that point now where
I'm saving all the crazy stuff for the edit.
yeah, well, it's got to that point now where like if me and Brad are out and he films me a clip. As soon as he like gets home now, he just sends me. Otherwise, he knows I'm gonna be messaging him and being like, "Where's my clips?"
The worst. The fucking worst.
I am the worst for holding clips. I can't do it.
Have you got any plans for traveling then? Like once this is all done, because obviously you did a fair bit last year. Have you got any plans to link up with people? I know you probably made friends and stuff with blading camp and other competitions and stuff. So,
I'd to be honest, I'd love to do blading camp again. I was speaking with Josh Glicki last year about maybe doing an inline instructors course and going out there as a coach.
sweet.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, man. It's always something to think about, you know.
Yeah, no, it sounds
Definitely.
good.
Yeah.
But in regards to traveling, maybe just blading camp again.
Yeah.
August. Yeah.
Yeah, because I seen they posted something. Must have been yesterday or the day before or something, like obviously stuff's starting to ease, and so I think they're going ahead with their camps as it stands.
I think it's three of the 4 weeks they're going through with. I think
3 of the 4 weeks. It's still a fucking long holiday, aren't we?
Yeah, it's fair effort.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
It's a beautiful part of Spain as well. You pretty much do the whole southern coast of Spain. It's amazing.
Like it's split into weeks, so there's like week 1's like a mixed camp. Week 2, ladies only, I think.
And then another
mixed. A mixed camp, and then I think they're doing a quad one as well. I don't know if that's new.
They did the quad one last year, and they got. I believe they got about 40 quad skaters on the camp.
Is that the one you've been looking into going to?
No,
on the quads.
No, I've hung up my quads.
Yeah.
From a roller disco days.
Yeah, I'm fucking glad. I'm glad Barrio didn't come out with. Oh yeah, well, when I first started skating, I used to get a roller disco. Yeah, everyone.
I'm probably the only one that didn't.
Yeah, me too, mate.
It seems that way.
I'm glad I left me fucking flares in the house.
You're hating on quad skates.
Just saying. Like. Wait, I reckon. I had a go quad skates once, and you know what? I fucking killed it on them. Like, killed it on them, mate. Yeah, you should.
I can imagine it to be a lot harder than inline skating.
It isn't, and it is. But then at the same time, because you're so used to rollerblading and dropping in and spinning and doing certain like positions with your feet, once you put them on, because they've got fucking H blocks in the middle of them now.
Yeah, I've seen some. Like,
So
I've seen clips of there, like some lasses and stuff like grinding on them. They absolutely kill it.
Do you ever get a chance to have a go of a pair of quads with fucking the H blocks on and stuff, man? You'll surprise yourself. And the thing is, if you want to get fucking well known, get on them quads, mate. Get on them quads and start doing fucking some steezy tricks, and you'll be well known.
I'd watch a Tom Barrio quad edit.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. So I'm going to contact Ross and stuff.
I'd love to give it a go, man.
Yeah, well, I'm going to contact Ross and that now. That's it. No, I'm going to contact Ross. It's Ross McNair, isn't it? Is it Ross McNair? Ross's second name?
No idea.
Skates for True Apparel.
Ross
Jones.
Is it Ross Jones?
Yeah.
I don't know. You're just making names.
I might be. Ross Jones. I'm going to contact Ross Jones now and tell him that if Tom Barrio is going to be on the team, then I want to see a quad edit.
That's fair, man.
Yeah, I think that's the only option. The only option we've got now, Tom. Unfortunately.
Fair, man. Fair.
Yeah, mate. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thanks for having me on, guys. Appreciate it.
It's very roasting, and in this room, I'm not going to lie to you. Sat next to him.
Yeah, it's red hot.
Yeah, it's fucking real hot. Like, we got the window open. We dodged the ice cream man before we started, which was handy because he always fucking. What's he play? What is that stupid stuff? Green sleeves, yeah.
Don't know anything, this fella.
Oh, God, it's a nightmare, man. I think he sells beak instead of ice creams.
Yeah, send it down here, lad.
Anyway, man, it's been a pleasure having you on, and the hookups are more than deserved and overdue.
Thank you, guys.
100%.
Congrats, man, and hopefully we'll skate soon.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah. All right. Take it easy, man.
Take it easy, Tom.
And you, lads.
Bye,
thank you.
Bye, so.
See you later.